Good morning and welcome to the newspaper review on 92.3 Nigeria Info. My name is Sam Oråcle Chinedu. This is where we take the headlines that matter. We're starting with the Punch. Messi, Neymar battle for first title in Copa America final. Diesel price surges to 290 naira per litre as crude rises to $74. If we silence Kanu, Igboho, others will rise, the PFN states. Lagos politician killed during APC rally. Ogun Assembly proposes 3-year imprisonment for open grazing offenders. And the Baptist school abduction, parents panic as bandits threaten starvation, demand 30 bags of rice. Igboho drags federal government before Abuja court, demands release of detained aides. Onochie contradicts affidavit, says I stopped APC membership in 2019. APC summons Lai Mohammed, minister faces anti-party activities allegation. Protesting youths block highway as bandits abduct 14 in Kaduna. And NDU, that's Niger Delta University, suspends uniform for undergrads, bans indecent dressing. We saw that coming. And over to the Vanguard, APC member shot dead in Lagos. I'm sure that's a politician that was talked about in a Punch. Okowa faults delay in reconstituting NDDC board. We all fault the delay, not just Okowa. Suspension of 6 Imo lawmakers. APC reacts, calls for calm. Troops repel attack on Katako village. Nab Boko Haram informants in Yobe. Interesting. 4 die in Kwara by food poisoning. How we recovered 43 oil wells from rivers. That's Imo State Government. Of course, your reactions and responses always welcome. 0817-923-0002. 0817-923-0003. 0817-923-0007. WhatsApp and Telegram 080-903-06-416. The rules are simple. Please turn off your radio and you have 60 seconds to say all that you have. My first call is from Chibike from Amuma. Good morning.
Good morning, Sam Oråcle Chinedu.
Good morning.
Yeah, His Excellency PS Africa said he will not support anybody who doesn't have the state at heart, who doesn't know the problem of the people. I think it's a welcome development. When you listen, all of us are listening, you can see that there are a lot of crises in the various parties in Nigeria. Because of the management of His Excellency, that is the reason why Labour State PDP is still in peace. So anybody who doesn't have the people of Labour State at heart shouldn't even have the ambition to be the governor or apply for anything in the state. I think the party is more stronger in the state and will remain stronger because of the committees and the management of the governor.
All right.
Even the governor is keeping silent in this party. I think we could have been in the other direction with other parties that is having problem or misunderstanding in their party.
Thank you very much, Chibike. I cancel from Bori. Good morning.
Hello, good morning, my brother.
Good morning.
Yes, the Excellency, the governor of Rivers State has stated it loud and clear that we only support the person who has the heart of Rivers State at heart. But I want you to also consider this tip. Those who have not defected from PDP, that party, from that party to another party, and come back to PDP. Because they can mortgage the future of Rivers State tomorrow. Because if people like that have defected to another party with peanut, they will also mortgage the interest of this party. So we should also consider that. Then finally, groups agitate for ends of rape in Rivers State. I want to say, and I want to support them, that desensitization should also go down to hinterland where all these things are happening. Because talking on radio, how many of our women are listening to radio? How many of them have a portable radio to listen to the sensitization from this group? So violence against female folk is very odd and very bad It's a taboo to our society. Where man every day will rape our children.
All right.
It is very bad.
Thank you very much, Akanto.
Organization.
I've been away from Abua. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Yes, I was on earth this morning when I heard that there is a black market for human organs. Some of these things look like fables. But I think that it's only in Nigeria where these things happen. So today they don't kidnap people for money, kidnap them for organs. And these people patronize them. You want to live, and you're using another person's organ to live. In fact, the other time I heard that there was a woman who escaped the snare of these kidnappers, and that there is a forest in one of these villages, I think in Oråcle. I do not know what is happening to that area to charge the security, outfit to really investigate and check those facts, whether they are correct or not. Yes, the governor said that only person that will succeed him is somebody that will develop the state. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. Now, Abinoy, it's important to note that Nigeria is not, when you say, oh, there's a market for organs, this can only happen. Nope. The organ black market is as old as time itself. And, it's crazy. China, India, the Philippines, there are lots of countries where this is an industry. And, of course, saying the word black market tells you for a major part it's illegal. And there have been advisories, people have been advised to be careful how they leave the country. Sometimes when you see these packages from, some of these travel agencies, they give you a ridiculous, oh, go to this country for this. I'm not saying they're all bad. No, that's not it. But some people have confirmed that some of these fake agencies have been used to pull people so their organs can be harvested. So it's a known market. It's not exclusive to Nigeria. It's a global thing. Israel is calling from Emoha. Good morning, Israel.
Yeah, good opportunity.
Morning.
From the governor of Delta State, for the delay in setting the new NDC board. I totally agree with him. Probably using forensic audit to delay the new board for me does not make any meaning. How long will the forensic audit be? And if you ask me, Akpabio, who was the former governor of Akwa Ibom State, is Akpabio innocent of this NDC saga? That is my question. Because if you ask me, Akpabio wouldn't even be at the head of affair that will provide the forensic audit. Then the call of Lai Mohammed is a welcome development. Thank you. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you very much. Eberi from Rundele. Good morning, Eberi.
Good morning, Sam.
Good morning.
Let me quickly react to 43 oil well in Oråcle from River State. It's laughable anyway. This is what happened in 2015 when Jonathan, our brother, our father, was the president of this country. Because of common ambition of Governor Yester Weekend for him to occupy government house, all of our property have been loose from Britain. Today, they are still fighting about it. When I met you, was shouting this thing. Even also, oil well, I made the fight to the name to make sure the oil well returns. Today, they are the one enjoying it. Tomorrow, they say people are saboteurs. This is what we experience because of ambition of Governor Yester Weekend. God will see us through. Thank you. God bless Nigerians.
Okay. God has a lot on his plate. A whole lot. Over to WhatsApp. The kidnapped and subsequent killing of people for organ trafficking is on rampage. This accounts for several missing persons, and government is not doing anything. Amadi David says on WhatsApp, Loretta Onochie denying being an APC member is laughable and must be rejected by the Senate. If we do not want to ridicule our electoral system, I don't understand what is so special appointing a well-known politician into an electoral body when we have so many qualified Nigerians. Christian Williams from Eche. And God's Time from Ndashi says, I stopped being an APC member since 2019 election, says Loretta. I will say that is the highest lie I have heard. Since this year, madam, because they want to support you as INEC commissioner, you're now denying membership of the APC. God is watching, he says. Good morning. The increase in organ demand in Nigeria is too much. This business is almost all over the state. The local government area is a peaceful area and should not be tagged in a bad manner. Crimes and criminality is all over Nigeria. Now, due to government of different levels have failed in their responsibility of protecting lives, is a king boy from HA says. And Obuna from Oyibo is on the phone. Good morning, Obuna.
Good morning, from my brother.
Good morning.
Let me react on the alleged demand of 30 bags of rice by the bandits. This is quite appalling. My dear brother, there is something fishy in this government not known. See, bags of rice is not like money that could be transferred to the bandits. And our government, that same strength, that same energy, that power, that same strategy they adopted in arresting Nnamdi. Why can't they do the same to fish out these bandits? Which means bandits are not hidden. They are somewhere. They are communicating with people. People are seeing them. They are seeing people. And our government is keeping quiet. This is quite unfortunate, my dear brother. It is never a welcome development. They should do something and sneak out, let me use my brother's language, sneak out these criminals from wherever they are.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. When you think about it, you get a headache. So maybe don't think. Good luck from Amuma. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Uncle Sam.
Good morning.
It's good luck for me. Amuma. My fear this morning is I'm interested in not support somebody that is like River State backwards. My own question is, River State, is he moving forward? When the pensioners since 2015 to date have not did their gratuity, and the implementation of minimum wage from the federal government took place, Governor Wike has not implemented River State. So, Governor Wike has not provided any provision that will reduce this absolute poverty River State are into. Governor Wike should know that River State people voted him. This flyover is not what we give us food or what we eat and go poverty will remove. No, we should know all these things. Many pensioners today, their children are no longer living again because of financial predicament. And finally, the community should know that we are suffering on Magia, but especially from Omagari, the road. Is diabolical and crooked. This kind of private also that they will start the job immediately. Thank you and God bless you.
All right, thank you very much. Ida calls from the only place he ever calls from, Nkoro.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Sir, I want to talk about Governor Wike's statement. They should not run to Abuja. He's there for River State. My brother, Governor Wike should do the right thing at the right time. He should give the governor to the right person. We don't want any other person again. So this statement is making now, I don't like it. He's not a father of PDP. Please, he should do the right thing at the right time. Now is our turn. We've tried for good people. Thank you very much. God bless.
Okay, I have a problem with statements like this. They should give the governorship to... Ida, do you understand how somebody becomes a governor? Because when you say give, it's not inheritance. It's not anybody's to give. It is the people to decide. So just in case you and I need a reminder, that's actually how people get into office, or how they're supposed to, if things work as they should. JJ from Rumibo, good morning.
Yeah, Sam, good morning.
Good morning.
The one that has been bothering my heart since morning is the body part market.
Yeah.
Sam, I don't think it's the way the doctor has described it, because you kill somebody, I think the parts will be down. How do they store it from the bush, take it to where they want to use it? I think we have increased cannibalism in our society. So I don't think that those parts are used for anything. I remember when the city down Daura was still here, it was in Akona, and discovered where people use people's parts for pepper soup, and they were eating it with plantain. That's what I'm saying. So I'm thinking in that line, not the way they are thinking it, because if you want to harvest body parts, it's supposed to be sophisticated areas where you can do it and save the parts that are dying.
All right. First of all, JJ, it's not quite clear, so I had to end the call. Yes, I know you can have, opinions along the lines of cannibalism. It does happen, but the organ trade is not. It's not a new phenomenon. It's an international. It has been around for a long time. So when you hear these doctors speak, they're not joking. There are documentaries, reports, articles that are from decades ago. There are countries that are notorious for these things. I named a few earlier. China, India, the Philippines. And most of these people who may have vested this in Nigeria, of course, I've not studied the Nigerian market yet. Some of them export this to other countries. That market is huge. Now let me explain. If somebody needs, say, a kidney or whatever, the legitimate way to go about that is you're on a waiting list because you're not the only one. So most of them who have the money go to the black market, where the donors are obviously not official. So kidnapping and all of that is how these things are funded. So don't take it as, it's just, The organ trade is a huge deal. And it happens right here in Nigeria. So you and I want to be careful how we move around at night, where we are. Let someone always know where you are. And most importantly, I'm going to say this again. If you have to leave this country, make sure that it's on a verified platform. All these deals to extort the world, sometimes it's a ploy by these guys to get you somewhere and remove something from your body. It's extremely important. David from Yenogwa. Good morning, David.
Yes, good morning, Mr. Sam. My name is David West.
Go ahead.
Let me look at the NDU saga, the Niger Delta University saga. Well, it's quite unfortunate that the management of the school has been engaging in loggerheads with the students. As I speak to you, the Civil Liberty Organization, which I belong to, and I'm also an applicant in that fundamental human rights suit, were in court with the management of the school. They went ahead to ban student union government, in fact, indefinitely. So that matter already were in court with them. And the idea of asking students to begin to wear uniform is unacceptable. They have what we call dress codes. It's not as if uniform or dress code is new to us. After all, people in the law faculty, they have their own dress code. But you don't start telling them you must wear uniform, and the school management is saying they are the ones to sell the uniform they will wear to them. That is what causes the whole problem. And the exorbitant high rise of school fees. Well, the state government has intervened. They've met with the vice chancellor and the management of the school. Now, that aside, let me quickly look at the issue, the statements of my governor, Ezebon Wike. I want to advise him. Whenever he's going out for flag off, commissioning or whatever, the young man should just concentrate on what he's going to commission or flag off, rather than making statements that will begin to conjecture different things.
All right.
He does not know the mind and the intent of people. Let him allow 2023 to come. God will tell us who is going to govern River State.
Thank you very much, David. Emeka from Oyibo, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Concerning the 40 oil claimed by Mustego, I hope you're hearing me.
Go ahead.
Yes, I disagree with him. But I know that I trust my governor, River State governor. You know what he can do. Because what happened at Sogu Oil, when he was a minister, he told Floating Amechi to stop insulting Mr. President then, good luck, and go to the right channel through court than insulting Mr. President. You know what I'm telling you? They look at it when he became governor today. He went to court, concerning Sogu Oil, and he succeeded. The same Amechi people are praising now is the person that's behind 3.5% given to the other.
No. This platform is not for beer parlor talk. So get it right. Now, to the person who called before him, the NDU has suspended the uniform thing. I mean, I would have loved to see how it played out, but that would have been quite the sight. No kidding. All right, over to WhatsApp. Comments waiting to be read. Is it now high time they removed the military from Oyibo? People over there are suffering in the hands of this military. There's been a response to that. I think it was taken on the news this morning. I'm going to look for that. The military has responded, and I think they are leaving. Good morning. Some persons arrested in Oyibo after lifting of curfew. It's unfortunate about the state we find ourselves, River State. I don't know if we're going back or forward. Okay. The River State Police Command should ensure all criminal hideouts where human parts are traded are properly invaded. Raphael Ainda. And Chibu Johnson, I will not support anybody who will not move River State forward. This is a welcome development because the governor needs somebody that will continue the good work he's doing in the state. Hector says, whether Governor Wike supports any person or not, who God say will emerge will be the governor come 2023. In 2015, how did he become the governor? Why is he making reference to people having supporters in Bielsa? Uche is calling from HA. Good morning.
Yeah, Sam, good morning.
Good morning.
Mrs. Uche. Sam, let me look at increase in organ demands. Sam, it's like the thing is occurring like a free education. Not only existing in River State, but cutting across the globe. As someone stated earlier before this time, that if all efforts were deployed to arrest Nnamdi Kanu, same can also be applied to reduce the increase in organ demands and selling of human parts in this country. I believe I concur with that. And finally, Governor Wike said he will not support anybody who don't have River State at heart. He is very correct, and I am in support of that. Sam, it is not all about who becomes the governor, but who becomes the governor and also have the heart of the people at hand, and also consider the poor masses, and also have reasoning of what others are passing through at the grassroots level. I'm not going to come bring out a poor man who wants to enrich his pocket. Before you will enrich his pocket, going to know what is happening to the people. Time don't go.
Right,
I believe governor is in order and I support him.
I want to ask you a question. Hello, can you hear me? Okay, I'm guessing she has run away. Blessed from Alu, good morning.
Good morning. Doctor lamented that the increment of a woman organ is increasing. So we should look into this particular thing. You know, one woman came on social media that she was kidnapped to Igweche and they are selling black market of woman body. So I don't know the part of the government they have taken pertaining this particular thing. If really this thing is happening, they should go and find out true, because many people are missing every day by day. Imagine that Nigeria are having, because of the Nigeria, the Dubai bring working permission that they will not offer Nigeria working permission again because of the crime. Most of the crime that is going on in Dubai is committed by Nigerians. So we should look into this particular thing. If you know that the unemployment happen in Nigeria, the government will look into it. It will not warrant us to be killing human beings and selling human parts in Nigeria. Secondly, APC called Lai Mohammed to surface because of anti-party. If they want him guilty, they should sanction him. APC has discipline constitution. Whoever may concern, nobody beyond the constitution of APC. So far you belong to parties, the party is bigger than you. Thank you very much. My name is Remy Blessed from Malo.
All right, Blessed. Now, with the Dubai thing, yes, there are criminal elements, Nigerian criminal elements in Dubai. But it has also been confirmed, I know there are countless reports, that many other African citizens, neighboring countries to Nigeria, get Nigerian passports. And they go to some of these countries. When they commit a crime, well, because their passport says Nigeria, they immediately imagine it's a Nigerian. So we're going to ask questions as to how easy it is for somebody from a neighboring African country to acquire a Nigerian passport. Again, many problems that need solutions. Forum from HA. Good morning, Forum.
Yeah, my friend Sam, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, Sam, let me quickly look at my chairman, Honorable Binayang, last of his classroom block in the day. Well, I think it's a good one, but I will commend him deeply if that project is finally executed. Sam, if you can go down to investigate what I will say now, if you go to one place called Dash, the same council chairman started the project and since his session and that project has been abandoned. If you go to his hometown where you get to know market called Better Life Market, that market has been abandoned. If that market has been claimed to have gone up to the finishing point, why is that market under lock and key as I speak with you? So if he has flagged up another project in Ibodeke,
I am urging him not to do the line of the one he did at Ndash and finish up that project. And lastly, for Governor Wike to say you will support someone that will move River State forward. Is River State moving forward when there has no been no employment in River State? Is River State moving forward when Afara will be a debt trap as I speak with you? So I think the governor should apply equity in all he does rather than trying to cause crisis in River State.
Right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Over to Facebook, Hemoka JP. The stance by Governor Wike not to support any aspirant who does not think well for the state is a nice one. I pray he does not impose anyone who will be answerable to him alone as political godfather. The people's votes must count. And Cletus Virgo, being a member of a political party and being partisan are two different things. The Constitution says you must not be partisan, not necessarily being a member. I wonder how you can disconnect those two. Comrade Mark, the governor on who to support in 2023 election, the governor should also know that Rivers people will choose who to become governor come 2023. Rivers people will decide who to support, and it will come from another LGA because we have 23 LGAs in Rivers State. And when we get to that time, you and I will know where to come from. The news from PH Town. Good morning.
Good morning, my brother, man. How are you?
I'm wonderful. Go ahead.
Yes, I am good news from Port Harcourt.
Go
The
ahead.
issue of Governor Wike saying he will support anybody, person whom he thinks will move River State forward, that have PDP in mind. I want to ask, is he a God? Is he the God of River State? Does he read the minds of people? The Bible says the heart of people, the heart of man is desperately wicked. How does he know who will behave the way he wants to behave? I think that he should finish his tenure and let the system break itself out. Unlike the one he went and seized all and decided that the PDP must have only one form and not protest two forms to run congresses that will control the world. We are watching how 2023 will look like. Let them come. PDP and APC will go to the battle. I remain good from Port Harcourt.
All right. It's crazy how other parties do not even get a mention. You know, there's one or two here which may not be as big as the PDP or APC, but at least. All right. Thank God that Loretta Oniche cannot deny the fact that she's a member for any reason. Any person appointed by the president or special advisor. Oh, really? King Boy, Lagos politician killed during APC rally. This is sad. The government promised change, but their members are being killed. King Boy. Crime happens everywhere. George from Buguma, good morning.
Yeah, Sam, good morning. See,
Good morning.
I want to talk about the man talking in your local news where the man was talking about those who are the kidnapped to be to raise alarm when they get to police checkpoint and all of that.
Yeah.
See, I pray for that man and every Nigeria or Rivers if he not to become a victim in the hands of this brother, the mindless cannibals. My brother, see, some of them, they use superstitious means that when you are victim in your hand, some of them, they put gun on your head, blindfold you, that even when you get to the police checkpoint, you can't raise alarm. Some of them, they use superstition so that they blow on you that you can't, you only get to know yourself maybe at the given point. And for the governor of Rivers State saying who he will support and who he will not support, he is a single man and like a single Rivers person who has the right to support anybody. But the ultimate thing is that the people, the generality of Rivers people will come to see who becomes the governor 2023.
Right.
And it is not a single man thing.
Thank
If
you,
the
George.
governor feels that
That's 1 minute. I must move on now. It really does seem like this organ thing is the hardest to accept. Well, it's possible you and I are just finding out about it, but it's always been there. But it is more important that we are safe. There are too many things that happen around body parts. There's cannibalism, there's some would say, oh, they are selling it to some religious leaders for power. Whatever it is, someone somewhere is after your organ because it will help in some way. So please be safe. Take the business of security as a personal one. It's extremely important. Coming up at 7 is the news. Our guys from sports join us. And later on, we'll be talking about, some investment gone wrong. Apparently, some of the humans that invested with NBA, they intend to have a mega rally in Abuja. Don't go anywhere.